It's a chill. Is this Kelidon? Wait. Kay, how did you know to come here? Was it Merlin?
You're my brother, and you're an idiot. I didn't need help to know that. Spare me the dramatic "I'll do this alone" speech you're preparing. I'm not leaving.
Kay, this could really be the end. Not just of me, but of all things. Kay, we must...
Step on a thorn there, brother.
Caliburn. Not right now. Right now is...
Arthur, in this condition, you're not going to make it to the front lines. Let alone reach your journey's end. Please, you can't do this alone.
Good thing a sister is by this fool's side.
Now and forever, brother. Don't worry. If you pass out, I'll kindly slap you back awake.
We have lost so much, and may lose even more. This is not the life I wished for us. You are too kind a soul for such a troubled world.
Compliments, brother. You truly are delirious. Let's hurry along to slay this witch so we can get you back home.
Morgan! This ends!
Arthur, it only just begins. Just the two of you, is it? Foolhardy or confident? The result is the same.
Whatever twisted madness you're conjuring, I will strike it down until my last breath.
I'm not sure that's possible. Crom Cruach has already been resurrected. Even I don't know how to stop him now. The resurrected god will grow endlessly and bring this land to ruin. He will devour the souls of all living things and turn them to stone. Then he will cast all of Britain into the depths of the sea.
That's just madness.
I know. It's beautiful in its unrestrained glory. I so look forward to seeing it.
The only thing you'll be seeing is justice.
Performance anxiety? Another one of your lover's quarrels with Caliburn? Looks as though I won't even have to lift a finger. You'll die before you meet Crom Cruach.
Oh, damn it! Why now? Caliburn! Please!
Arthur, are you okay?
Every fiber of my being is aflame. I am being torn apart.
Arthur, Morgan mentioned Caliburn. Is the creature within your sword doing this?
It is time.
Time for what? That is never said before a time for anything good.
When I took this sword to fight Lot, I made a bargain. One day, either Caliburn or I must become the master. The other will be their servant. If I fail, Caliburn will trap my soul inside Excalibur and claim my body as his own.
This seems a poorly thought out deal, brother.
But it was a necessary one. But now Caliburn's power is consuming my body. Whatever remains, it won't be your brother. I don't know what it will be. Oh, I just know that one way or another, my fight ends soon.
So now we just have the added pressure of not witnessing my brother become the vessel of an ancient being. A strange fate, but a fate we will face together, like we always do.
Always and forever, Kay. Thank you. Kay, are you also seeing an angry giant?
I am indeed seeing a very angry giant. Thanks for checking. Why must villains dwell in such dismal and drafty places?
Something waits for me here. It is destined.
Should we leave? Is this something Merlin warned of?
No, I can feel something. It is similar to when I first drew Excalibur. Speaking of Merlin, if you manage to return to Camelot alone after this, do not place too much trust in the old man.
When we both return to Camelot, you mean? And why should I not trust him?
He hides what he knows and leads us on strange paths. I feel as if he manipulates me into action by speaking in half-truths and riddles.
He does have a frustratingly poetic nature to him, to be sure. He is not your only compatriot, though. Many rally to the flag of the mighty King Arthur.
Yes, yes. I march on with my sister by my side.
I am not the sole banner waver. You'll see.
If you insist.
I have seen graveyards more lively than this place.
Indeed. At least
Is this the world of Crom Cruach?
it must be. And if we fail, all of Britain will turn into this.
A world of monsters? Because that is what I see now.
Is there nothing?
We delay no longer, Arthur. It is time to fulfill our deal.
Caliburn, please!
You beg for more? I lent you my power and received nothing in return. The challenge you face is beyond the strength of a mortal. You would never survive it. When you lose your life, I lose my last chance. I will no longer leave my fate to you, Arthur.
Then control your fate by helping me, as you always have.
It was Crom Cruach who defeated me, captured me, and bound me to this sword in the Age of the Gods. He has a power which I, even in my complete form, could not overcome. Do you really intend to ruin it all?
I have a duty to fulfill and a promise to keep, but it's meaningless if I can't do this as myself. To me, that is no different from dying, Caliburn. Our deal was to decide who becomes the Master one day, not to forfeit my soul at your request.
Then let us decide.
On the day we first met, I brought you to this very place, my prison. Let us finish this here.
The location is the same, but the power I sense within you is different.
Yes, this time I'll show you my full strength. Draw your sword. We shall see who shall prevail.
I do not wish to be your master, Caliburn. I would like to be your partner. But I fear this is the only way to convince you.
I am aware of your fear, and the strength hiding behind it. Fight with all your might.
I will. Have at you!
This is not the power I gave you.
Did I win?
Peredir was powerful too, but you are something new, Arthur Pendragon. I admit defeat and kneel to my master. Now my power will wholly belong to you.
No, Caliburn. No kneeling. That is not how this victory shall go. I do need your power. That need is as eternal as my gratitude for you. So, please continue to help me as a trusted companion, not as some mere weapon. I had my suspicions. You weren't trapped inside the sword at your own will, were you? My body must have been the best means of escape from the sword. I cannot share my form, but we can share this fight. And then, we will indeed find a way to get you out.
I had put all my hope in humanity. Yes, even Peredir. But Peredir was betrayed and slain. So I had to spend what seemed an eternity inside the sword. Darkness grew in my heart, as the want for vengeance gnawed at me over the eons. Those despicable old gods, Crom Cruach, Cernunnos, the gods across the sea. I cannot banish my hatred of them, but you may be worthy of rekindling my hope. From now on, I will help you willingly. I put my trust in you, Arthur Pendragon, descendant of my old friend.
Thank you, Caliban. Let's go now. It's time for our enemies to reap what they sowed.
Arthur? Arthur!
You seem panicked. What's wrong?
You were still as stone and standing while asleep. It was more than a little off-putting.
I went to talk with Caliban for a moment. It's all settled now.
You still look half asleep, but at least you no longer look half dead.
I am indeed whole and focused on what's to come, as we seem to have some uninvited guests.
Cursed King Arthur! Ever since our paths crossed, nothing has gone to plan.
I am only unlucky to the unkind. Perhaps if you changed your ways, you'd change your fate.
I shall change you from a living legend to a dead one.
But a legend all the same. Come on then.
Tomorrow, your death awaits. And I shall dance a merry jig upon your pitiful peasant grave.
Don't worry, Arthur. Surely you'll have a resplendent grave, with grand pillars and perhaps a pond.
That wasn't the main focus of my concern, Kay, but thank you. It's definitely not an ordinary insect.
That maggot belongs to Crom Cruach. It means he is near. Crom Cruach is a powerful god and does not have need of others to do his dirty work. There must be a reason why he has called forth these things. Be cautious, Arthur.
As cautious as I can manage, Caliban.
Perhaps the Twisted Witch will know the purpose of these hideous bugs. I share her looks, after all.
She has much to answer for. We'll seek her out.
Should be close now. Hopefully they are not late.
Are you seeing something I am not? Guard is right. I am in no hurry to so much as touch these foul things. There's no end in sight. I don't think we can dig ourselves out.
Can't you just sword our way out of here?
Excalibur is not a magic escape tool. That I'm aware of.
You've come! We're over here!
Lancelot and Guinevere. How did you...
Kay spotted you sneaking off somewhere, and she immediately notified Princess Guinevere.
And we were able to follow the tracks Kay left behind to find you here. Are we too late?
This is your surprise, Kay? It is indeed grand.
I didn't want to spoil the entrance of a princess, or give false hope if they couldn't follow. I can keep some secrets from you, brother.
You think you can, but a king always knows.
Of course, your most mighty majesty. Now thank your welcomed saviors.
Of course. Sir Lancelot and Princess Guinevere, thank you for cutting through this chaos to help.
Leave this place to us and get moving. We'll follow shortly.
I am sure you will. Until then. Morgan, this ends.
A charge to the air. Have you stolen and harnessed Caliburn's power? Such a quick learner.
Not stolen, but Caliburn's power is with me.
So, will you use this strength for yourself? Or continue to dangle on a string as Merlin's puppet?
I'm no one's puppet. I call neither Merlin nor Caliburn my master.
It is absolutely charming that you believe that to be true. Do you want to know other truths? Crom Cruach and his agents have already pierced the crust of Britain. Once he moves his body, Britain will sink into the sea and disappear forever.
I will defeat you both before that happens.
You'll certainly try, I'm sure.
For Camelot. For Britain. For Hector!
Isn't possible.
Is that big statue what's left of your god? Oh, poor little witch.
In that state, Crom Cruach's body won't be able to destroy anything.
It's your turn now, Morgan. No more running.
Child, you have no knowledge of the true nature of the power you wield. Uther, Merlin, you are only a mirage of a king conjured by those vile worms, a shadow of a leader.
No matter who gave me the crown, I wear it now. I shall not leave Britain's future to be anchored by sins of the past. Nor should you be a servant to the past, Morgan.
Excuse me, I serve none.
Too many see a fate on the horizon and accept it as a burden and certainty. I no longer ride toward the setting sun of fate. I make my own path. I find my own way. And what of you, Morgan? How much will you sacrifice for a grudge that isn't even yours?
As much as I deem fit.
Morgan, I said this ends and I meant it. I will investigate the sins of Merlin and the late king. It may not save you, but you should no longer let it rule you. Now you can make your own future.
Giving me a future. Not the power of a man, nor even a king. So tell me, Arthur, are you a god? Because only gods make bargains with the fate of mortals.
Be careful!
Down, boy! Sit. Heal. For the briefest heartbeat of a moment, I almost accepted your offer. Can you truly strike down Merlin and expose all the shameful secrets behind Camelot and your birth? Only a fool or a devil could make such empty promises. I take my leave to the shadows. I shall return when you see the light of truth, King Arthur, Pendragon of Camelot.
Aren't you going after her?
Her god is trapped, relics shattered, powers gone. Besides, I am too tired to chase a shadow.
Surely you're just leaving her to fall by my blade. I'd see the witch split, then quartered.
Surely. But for now, I need rest. To Camelot.
It is my honor to be at your service.
I hope more of my own days will be made all the lighter by the grace of your company, Your Majesty.
And I would be graced with... That is, I'd like you to have company as well.
Thank you?
He slays gods and stumbles at flattery. That's my brother.
I didn't mean to. Oh, our ship! I had it prepared and waiting in case we survived. I will make sure it's set to sail. Your transport and I shall be waiting, Your Majesty.
Your transport and I shall be waiting, Your Majesty. Could she be any more obvious?
What are you talking about? She is merely preparing the ship for our journey.
Ah, she could have been more obvious. Brother, as we relax in our first-class accommodations, we shall discuss your next battle, the Heart.